and welcome back to ECS Coffee. My name is Rebecca and today we will be taking a look at the new Jura ENA 8. This machine has been upgraded from Jura. There was a previous model of this one, but they have since put in a bunch of really great updates. We're gonna unbox the unit, set it up together, and then also take a look at what upgrades they have done and the beverage selection menu that we have available to us now. So let's take a look inside this box and see what we've got going on. Jura always gives you a lot of really great accessories and everything you need to set up the machine for the first time. So you really shouldn't need to supply the machine with anything other than beans, water, and milk, and then you're good. So up top, we've got our accessory kit. So we have instruction manual in here, as well as a water test strip. You also have your HP1 frothing system too. So some of the Jura machines will have the HP3 frothing system. This has the HP1. And I'll just throw this over there. You also have your scoop for your bypass, so that is a pre-measured scoop. You have your funnel for the bypass as well, so you don't get coffee grinds all over the place. Water filter holder, and cleaning tabs. You'll notice that we didn't receive any descaling tablets. That is because as long as you are replacing the water filter and utilizing the water filter when you are supposed to, you should not need to descale the machine. So use the water filter, no need to descale. Okay, so we're gonna take the machine out of the box now. Bring it down to the floor. Oh gosh. All right. So Jura makes this nice and easy. You have a couple of handles here that's going to assist you in pulling the machine out of the box. Up it comes. Oh gosh. Okay. There we go. So we have the machine out in the Nordic White. It is the full Nordic White. You also receive your milk cleaning supplies. So the milk system on this machine will need to be cleaned after each use. So you can either do a rinsing cycle or clean the milk system fully if you're going to be turning the machine off. So you have your container for the cleaning and the solution for the cleaning. And now let's just take a look at it. Ah. So it's super beautiful. So the machine version before had a silver panel on the front and it was colored on the white. Now they're going with the full color. It's really, really sharp. It does come in the black as well. So you do have the full white option or the full black option. We think the white looks really sharp. The black does, of course, as well, but both really nice neutral colors. Jura makes it really easy to set up their machines. Not only is the manual really user-friendly, but the machines themselves pretty much set themselves up. So I'm gonna grab the manual and look at the first steps that we need to do to set it up. Most of them are pretty much the same. Peel everything off. Beautiful. Okay. So I do have water and beans ready to put into the machine whenever it is necessary. So very, very easy. I'm going to put some water into the tank. Oh, actually I'm going to install my filter first because we will be using the filter for this one. So the filter holder just snaps on the top. Super easy and simple. And this is going to fit right in to the bottom. These little arms here just clip into the side of the water tank, which I'm really glad they kept the crystal water tank because this looks really nice on the countertop. Surprise, we're going to use Colombian today. It's just me in the video, so I'm going to use my favorite coffee beans. So the water tank is a little bit smaller. Just like the other ENAs, the ENA 4 or the older ENA 8 and some of the other micro models, everything is just smaller. Smaller machine, smaller water tank, smaller bean hopper, grinds less coffee per cup. So the water tank is about 1.1 liters and the bean hopper is about 120 grams, 120, 125. So not really big, smaller portions for everything. Plug it in. Let's turn it on. So really beautiful color display here. It's a very small screen, so they kept the same size as the screen that they previously had, but they removed the buttons and incorporated a touch screen instead. So we're going to choose our language. You will have a lot of language selections here, but we're going to select English. We're going to test the water hardness now. So where did I throw that stuff? There it is. Okay. So very important to test your water hardness since you are not supposed to need to descale this machine. Your water hardness will let the machine know how frequently you need to change your filter. So a few things go into that, one of them being your water hardness. So if you have softer water, you'll be changing the water less frequently. If you have harder water, you'll be changing the filter more frequently. Also, the amount of times you use the machine go into telling the machine how frequently you need to change your water filter. So all of those things, just take those into consideration. Since this is a smaller machine, it typically does need more frequent filter changes. So you literally just have to dunk it in. You don't have to hold it in there. And now it's going to start to change color. So ours is like, we're using filtered water. We always recommend to use filtered water in the machines. So we are looking like we're at about 6. That's usually what our water tests at anyway, so I'm pretty confident in that. I'm going to throw that out now and just click save. So using filtered water along with the water filter provided with the machine is your best bet to having one really great coffee, but also extending the life of both the filter and the machine. So the filter is now being rinsed. So unlike some older models or other machines, you do not need to rinse the filter outside of the machine. It will do its own internal rinse, which is really fantastic. It's a very easy setup. Okay, so you see we took about a quarter of the water tank here, maybe even a third. The machine's now priming itself, so it's filling its internal tank. Flushing out the system as well, flushing out the spouts. And about half the water tank will be gone after this process. So ensuring that when you're setting it up, you fill the water tank fully. Perfect. It's going to tell me step by step what I need to do. It needs me to empty the drip tray now. I'm going to just remove this and dump it out into the sink. Beautiful. Now it's just going to finish up the rest of its setup here. Put a mug back underneath here just in case. So on this machine, you have 2 coffee spouts. You have dual spouts, which the older ENA 8 model did not have. So you are able to prepare 2 coffee beverages at the same time in this machine. And you do have a center hot water spout, which is what it previously rinsed. There we go. Our setup's now complete and we'll be able to brew our beverages. Now, we usually tell customers that your first 3 to 4 beverages are not going to be awesome. The beans are going to be making their way through the grinder. The machine will be initializing itself and getting used to the beans that you're using and all of those good things. So the first 3 to 4 at home, just note that they're not going to taste optimal. It's not going to be what the machine will continue to provide you later on. So now that the machine has finished setting itself up, let's go over some of the specs that this machine offers, some of the upgrades, and we'll take you through kind of an overview of this machine. So first things first, we have a grinder up top. The outer ring is where we will select our grind sizes. So you do have a number of selections here, from finest all the way over to the coarsest setting. It looks like you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 grind settings. So that's pretty standard in a super automatic machine. The grinder, like I said, is going to be about 124, 125, 120, that kind of range, grams of coffee. It is the professional aroma grinder in there, which is fantastic. So that is the newest grinder from Jura. It's going to be really quiet, really sharp, really precise. 1.1 liter water reservoir right here with the filter inside. We also have a bypass chute. So that is where you will insert your pre-ground espresso. Most people use that for decaf. Okay, so we have our color display touchscreen here, along with our beverage menus. So you navigate the screen and switching through the screens by pressing the 3 dots in the bottom right-hand corner. So we have 3 screens on right now. And then we can go back to the very beginning. On the very front of the machine, we have our dual coffee spouts. We have our hot water spout. And then on the left side, we have the area that we're going to insert the tube for the milk system. We'll grab that now, and we'll just insert that. So the black piece goes into the machine. This piece will go into your external container for milk. There is a little black stopper that comes in it when you set up the machine, so you'll just need to remove that. If you're not going to be utilizing the milk system very often, you can also just keep that inserted. All right, so let's go through and look at the menu, look at some of the programming that we have available for us in this machine. So you can see here on our very first screen, we have espresso, coffee, cappuccino, latte macchiato, 2 times espresso, 2 times coffee. So that's going to double the espresso, double the water, 2 portions, and so you can separate your cups and have it brew 2 beverages at once, which is fantastic. The older ENA 8 model did not have that function. Flat white, cafe barista, milk foam, hot water, cortado, and espresso doppio. So really great beverage menu here. We have many more beverages than we did previously on the machine. Going to go into now our gear. So this is going to give us some program settings and machine settings and all of that good stuff. We'll touch the gear first. So this is going to give us our machine programming. So that's where you're going to set what kind of units you want to use, whether that's ounces, milliliters. You're going to select your language, if you want the machine to turn off after a certain amount of time, and all of that good stuff in there. Navigating again through with the 3 dots at the bottom right-hand corner. Go. Oh, there we go. And in here is where we will have the cleaning setting. So this is going to be, the machine will show you how far along you are before you need to clean any sort of system. So after we make a beverage today, it's going to tell us to clean the milk system, rinse the milk system, and that will illuminate the required function in red. So you'll know which one you need to do because it'll be red. Well, thank you so much for watching, guys. That is how you set up your new Jura ENA 8 in either full white or full black. If you liked our video, make sure you give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with us. You can follow us on all of our social media channels here and check out our blog as well. We have some awesome coffee knowledge content on there. You can find it just on our website. So stay tuned. We'll have a full review up for this machine soon. Thanks, guys.